Hey guys, so this is Dr. George, your instructor. I'll be your instructor in investment management. So I think you're going to be watching this a little bit later than my original plan. I wanted this to be just a video, that you watch, but ayoko na mag-edit eh. So, nadiretsuhin ko na lang dito. So, yan guys. So, this is your investment class. I would just like to tell you how to go about it and, what you should be doing. So, I don't know whether you have, I think may LMS kayo with other subjects, diba? So anyway, ito naman is just another LMS called the Canvas Instructor. As soon as I'm able to log in the MS Teams, then I'll be, meeting you over there. Pero this is also cool, I mean, you're going to see that it all works just fine. So yung invest management is going to be our course for the next few weeks, I guess. Until sabi ni Dean Refusar, this is going to go on until I think May or something like that. Anyway, so yung ibibigay ko sa inyo, so you'll see something like, ito yun eh. I'm going to give you this. See, Miss President, I already, more or less uh, tried it with her para lang hindi tayo mapahiya with the rest of the guys, right? So, ito yun, no? You'll see this, and it's going to be copied. You just copy it in your URL, sa may address bar, and then just go there. Tapos, yun, malaland kay you're going to land um, in a site that says, gusto mo bang create ng account? Are you new in Canva? So new lang kayo doon, create it. And then, kailangan lang yung time zone. You should change it to 8 o'clock Philippines time. Basta +8, Say the reason why it's like that, there will come a time that we'll have modules and meron due dates yan, baka akala nyo you're not yet, you're still okay with the due date, tas yung pala hindi na pala. So that's why you really need to you know put it as 8 o'clock. Sa still lang, you just have to look at it from this platform. Lahat po ng menu dito lang sa left side. So, yan lang naman yan. Since ito lang yung class nyo, I think, sa Canvas. So, dito lang po kayo titingin, right? Tapos, I think ang pinaka default is this. Also, you won't be able to see this, itong mga not published yet. Kasi I'm going to publish this, itong video na ginagawa ko dito sa welcome, right? Teka, itong isang welcome to, I think this is out of place here. So I'm going to remove it. And then there will be other modules here. So what will happen is that you'll have to go from module to module. And this will look something like this. No, parang ganito. Ay, sorry. Hindi nga pala po pwedeng mag-move from one to another. Anyway, I'll move to another. Okay, and share the other screen. Yeah, share the other screen. Okay, so ito yung natin. So this is how it will look like. So we'll have this is going to be your course outline or something like that. But we will not be able to, share everything like this. Kasi it took me many years to go from where you are. I mean, to this. Ang story nito is that I was a banker for 10 years before, and that's when I started to invest money in the stock market. And investment management doesn't only mean investment in the stock market. Yun yung importante nating sabihin dun, no? But it also is investment in other vehicles like bonds, mutual funds, jewelry, property, lahat yan investment eh. But majority of the path that we were going to follow is what we call the investment management in, in the market. Okay, so we'll take up the wherefore before it all. So again, as I said, no, kita nyo may prerequisites. You cannot go to door number one without going through welcome. Okay, so dyan, mag-introduce kayo dyan, I'll grade you, I'll give you full points if you introduce yourself properly. There's, something there. So door number one is the wherefore before it all. And usually it talks about why you invest, the investment vehicles, investment risk, best time to invest. Actually, you have so many videos here already, and some of the things here I'm going to just share with you. But I like to also capture everything as it is now kasi may mga bagay dito na, 2019 pa, 2018, dumating yung pandemic, right? So, yeah, katulad to, can I lose money in stock market? Napaka-importanting question. A lot of people are, asking that question to me. And I'm sure pag kayo naging practitioner na in financial management and, your course, in your program, uh, yeah, you'll be asked the same question. So ito yan, no? So this is door number one. So we're going to cut or slice the remainder of the semester into 5 doors or something like that. So second doors we'll talk about what proceeds from the why is the first filter. So it talks about my filters in choosing company. So it talks about ano yung mga tinitingnan mo in choosing company. So it talks about fundamental ratios. It talks about financial ratios, financial statements. So here we talk about how we choose money using Bloomberg, Technista, Call Financial. Talking about dividends and all that. So the what proceeds from the why. The what is the company itself. The what are the companies, right? Companies that you choose, right? And then we go to door number three, door two and number two and a half. I know if you're if you're a fan of Harry Potter and all those things. So we talk about how much is part of the what and it spells value. It talks about the indicators that really matter, price earnings, price sales, price to book, price earnings growth, and all that. And then we'll talk about how Warren Buffett, yeah, nabanggit ko na si Warren Buffett, no, my personal idol. He's one of the greatest investors of all time. How he grew from $100 in the 1950s to $100 billion today. He's the most successful investor of all time. And then we go to door number three. The when is the tool of the Sorcerer Supreme. If you're a fan of Doctor Strange, then he is the Sorcerer Supreme. It talks about the when. The when is the timing in the market. Ito yung mga technical indicators. I'll go through this very quick kasi marami akong mga tinuruan ng mga estudyante na once I reach this part, they forget about door number two and door number two and a half. And I don't like that for you to happen kasi I don't want to you know to breed traders. Ang gusto natin dito ay fundamental investors, no? Investors. Door number four is the art of war. The how is the battle plan. It talks about the portfolio assembly, maybe open an account in a brokerage, no, fill stocks, call financial, BPI trade, and all those things. And then door number five, back to reality in the way forward. Mutual funds, industry forces, it's the economy, stupid. It's talks about the economy. How do you know whether you can invest or those things? My investing principles, my screener, yeah. And then the last door, yeah. So we'll talk about that later on. But the last door is, the way forward. There is no last door. That's the idea of the last door. But anyway, we'll talk about that um as semester proceeds. So yun, parang ganun yan. And all the quizzes will be here. So makikita niyo yan dito sa may side ng quizzes. Although ito nga tang anong to, walang quizzes to, no. Kasi this is part of the webinar that I've started way back. So yun. So lahat po ng dito nyo gagawin, dito rin kayo mag-exam. And yun, All our discussions can be done through this. Pwede tayong asynchronous and all that. Well, most of the time is asynchronous, but also asynchronous, right? Hi, Toolmaker. How are you? Thank you for watching. Although I think he's not my student or something. Okay, so that's it. I think, what I wanted just to tell my students is, I'll see you tomorrow, the first class ever. Hope you will learn something tomorrow, and sana nandito na rin kayo sa Canvas by that time, and answer yung introduce yourself, so ang mangyayari dito is, you'll be given 10 points. So yun lang naman yun. Hey guys, George here. Probably you've seen this a bit many, many, many times. And probably too you're saying, oh no, here we go again. What do they ever do with these intros, right? Well, do this for me, as I would like to connect our lessons to a more personal level for you. So my examples to stories will be more effective if you tell any or all of the following. So how you want to be called, your line of work. Well, in your case, it's not your line of work. It's like, your students, but maybe you are also working on the side, or maybe you're doing a daily grind or something like that. But what you do every day, right? Your immediate goal in life. So I know you want to finish your studies, but I think beyond that, your immediate goal is beyond finishing studies. It's not immediate, but more immediate, beyond the immediate goal of finishing your studies. Okay, I don't like answers like I want to finish my studies. It's so usual, right? Kailangan medyo beyond that. Number three is your current, ultimate, long-term, do or die, raison d'etre, personal mission in life. So I say current because I probably changed mine 12 to 15 times in the last 49 years. So just post your reply here. So what happen is that you just click the reply, and what will happen is, you won't be able to reply. Tama ba? I'll check it. You won't be able to reply unless you won't see the other replies. You must first post your replies. You'll be allowed to like. This will be graded. The points possible is 10. I didn't put yet the due date, but this should go on until 29, no? Simula tayo tomorrow, right? So maybe we'll put this as a due date until February 3, right? So ang kagandahan kasi dito, guys, sa mga students ko, no, this will proceed, um, in your own pace. Of course, medyo may limitation ng konti kasi, syempre nagmamadali din tayo, right? Hanggang May lang ata yung ating klase, but somehow meron din ditong somehow your own pace will be followed. Kaya ayun, ay sorry, hindi niyo pala nakikita yung introduce yourself. But anyway, Jesus. Anyway, makikita niyo naman yun doon, guys. Alright? So, ulitin ko ulit, gosh. Palipat-lipat pala tayo ng screen dito. Dapat pala, okay. So, yan. Introduce yourself. So, ito yan. Introduce yourself. Ito yun, yung sinabasa ko kanina. So, you reply first. Pag-reply kayo dito. Tapos, yan. Gano'n lang naman yun. Then, you receive full points there. I promise. Tapos, tingnan ko yung ito yung sinasabi ko kanina. You should be posting first before you see your replies of others. And yeah, that's it. See you tomorrow. Okay. That's it, guys. Bye.